Hey, what's up, maníacos, ¿cómo están? Espero que estén bien. Estamos aquí con un nuevo video, esta vez para el canal, esta vez de Mass Effect. Claro que sí, gente. Hemos vuelto con todo y para darle caña a esto. Ya como ven, en los videos previos ya nos terminamos lo que viene siendo el Mass Effect 1. Esta vez le vamos a dar con el Mass Effect 2 y vamos a ir con todo, gente. A terminar la partida de una en la dificultad que siempre le he hecho porque soy un cabrón. Y pues de esto se trata, desafiarte a ti mismo si no eres un verdadero jugador, un verdadero gamer. Y esta vez le vamos a dar en difícil, claro que sí. En fácil iba a decir. Ay, güey. Muy bien, pues ya como ven ya pasamos a la siguiente fase, más bien al siguiente juego que es Mass Effect 2, para los que sepan contar. Vamos a darle. Ya me soltó la escuela, al fin. Para seguir estos gameplays, ¿no? Chingoncísimos. Que 5 personas lo ven. Eso está bien. ¿Quién dice que no? Ya ansiaba hacer este pinche gameplay. Tan bien planeado que sigue estando con la misma calidad que los videos pasados. Se puede decir. Ey, pero con amor. Se hacen con amor. Con amor los videos se hacen. Pero vamos a seguirle, gente. Mass Effect 2. Se puede decir el más chingón por la trilogía. En pocas palabras. Pues está bien colocado, ¿cómo decirlo? Pues está bien recibido por los fans. Mass Effect 2, no, que quede claro que no se parece en nadita al primero. Viene siendo cambia todo, literal. Yo la primera vez que lo jugué, esta no es la primera vez. Yo sí noté luego tanto el cambio gráfico, será por la remasterización, pero fue notorio, se puede decir notorio. Creo que aquí es continuar, ¿verdad? Si no me equivoco. Espero que sí. Ya si no, pues valió madres. Quiero decir aquí, pues me terminé la partida de la otra. No, esperen. ¿Quién eres tú? Salir a la chingada. Tú no eras. Vamos a salirnos. No, gente, tenemos que irnos a nueva partida. Importar personaje de Mass Effect 1, claro que sí. Pues creo que era si no me equivoco. Según yo sí, gente, según yo sí. Aquí lo estamos importando. No me fijé en la fecha. Creo no tenía fecha. No sé. Oh, locura, claro que sí, estamos bien locos. Ah, mira, aquí nos vamos a dar cuenta. Ha sobrevivido, sí, es esta. Es esta gente, a ver si Ashley está viva. Ashley está viva. Desgraciadamente, Ashley está viva. Pues sí. Sí es esta la partida en la que nos habíamos quedado. Hasta no tengo idea de la otra que onda. Pero bueno, espero no haber sido un spoiler. Vamos a iniciar.
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for.
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
And still, it's not enough.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
But they're sending him to fight Geth. Geth. We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after everything humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow him. He's a hero, a bloody icon. But he's just one man. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose him.
Qué guionazo, gente. Qué guionazo. Ha transcurrido un mes desde el devastador ataque de Getz a la ciudadela y la reconstrucción de la comunidad galáctica es lenta. La flota de la Alianza hizo un sacrificio enorme para salvar al Consejo de la ciudadela y se ganó a la humanidad para su prestigioso grupo. Ahora el Consejo está obligado a responder a la evidencia que... Vete a la verga.
Disengaging FTL drives. Emission sinks active. Board is green. We are running south.
Los gráficos. Qué buenos gráficos.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Cruiser is changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
Presley!
Kinetic barriers down. Multiple hull breaches. Weapons offline. Somebody get that fire out.
Ah, ¿qué pedo? A ver. ¿No se suponía que tenía que ser diaria? Eso está raro, gente.
Distress beacon is ready for launch.
Will the Alliance get here in time?
¿Qué le decimos?
I'm not doing this just so they can find our frozen corpses. Get everyone onto the escape shuttle.
Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't abandon ship. I'm not leaving either.
What the fuck?
I need you to get the crew onto the evac shuttle. I'll take care of Joker.
Commander,
Ashley, go. Now.
aye aye.
Ay.
Everybody in. Go!
Me estoy mordiendo las uñas, no sé por qué. Ya sé lo que pasa. No sé por qué lo estoy haciendo. Ok. Ve a la cabina. Voy a la cabina.
Mayday! This is SSB Normandy!
Fuck you. Vamos. Ah, no me fijé si mi amor Liara ya se fue. Creo que ya. A la verga. Vamos por acá. La verga. Está fuerte.
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy. I can still save her.
Necio.
The Normandy's lost. Going down with the ship won't change that.
Yeah, okay. Help me up. They're coming around for another attack. Watch the arm.
Un héroe. Un héroe sin capa y volando. Flotando. Está flotando el héroe. Increíble. Pinche muerte tan culera, güey. Creo le explotó la cabeza. No sé, creo, dicen que cuando uno muere en el espacio, no sé si es cierto que te revienta la cholla. No sé. La verdad. Yo especifico. Fuentes, mis huevos. Claro que sí. Mass Effect 2. Segunda parte. Ah, no. Mass Effect 2, primera parte. Es un cómic legendario. Ah, no es legendario. Un cómic legendario. Perdón, mi dislexia. Interactivo que resume los eventos ¿cómo? Acaecidos. Ah, chinga. En Mass Effect 1. ¿Quieres dar un repaso a la historia? No. Un cómic legendario. Ah, huevo que sí.
Just another routine mission. Why do they always say that before a mission? Of course it's routine. You haven't done anything yet. It's everything that happens along the way. The choices you make, the paths you choose, that turn the routine into anything but. Of course, that's how it started. A routine mission, answering a distress call. And look where that got me. We were testing out the Normandy, Captain Anderson's new ship, when the distress call came in. An Alliance patrol on Eden Prime had been attacked. They'd seen something they couldn't explain. And whatever it was massive. I hit the ground with my lieutenant, Caden Olenko. A good kid, loyal, by the book, with a talent for biotics.
Está muerto.
Came across the lone survivor of the patrol.
Muerto.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams. A soldier to the core. Tough, disciplined, ready to take on whatever came her way. Ashley joined up with us and took us to the spot where she lost her squad. That's when we saw it. The ship. Like nothing I'd ever seen. It was massive, scorching the colony and everything around it as it blasted away. We followed the path of destruction to an artifact, a beacon left by a long-dead race called the Protheans. The colony had dug it up, and whoever attacked them had tried to take it. Chief Williams made the mistake of getting too close. It hit her with some type of energy. I grabbed her and threw her out of the way. That's when it hit me. Hard. Every muscle in my body went rigid. I couldn't move, could barely breathe. Everything went black. And then I saw something. A vision. Dream. A nightmare. By the time I woke up, we were halfway to the Citadel on our way to meet the Council. I was expected to explain what I'd seen. Anderson came along. So did Adina, our political representative on the Citadel. With those two heavyweights, it seemed reasonable we could persuade the Council that the ship we'd seen was a potential threat, as was the individual behind the attacks. The main suspect for the Eden Prime massacre was a Turian Spectre named Saren. He'd been seen by one of the survivors from the colony at Eden Prime, and there was some evidence to suggest that the ship was connected to Saren. But even Adina's pointed accusations weren't enough to convince the Council. They just couldn't believe one of their chosen elite Spectres could be guilty of something like that. They needed proof, which meant I needed proof. Fortunately, I wasn't alone in my search. Garrus, another Turian, wanted help. A top agent for Citadel Security. Despite orders from his superiors that he shouldn't get involved, he told me he was suspicious of Saren, and he had some useful leads. More importantly, he was willing to share them. That led me to Rex, the biggest, nastiest-looking Krogan bounty hunter I'd ever seen. He turned out to be more than just a brute. It was his intel that led to a fugitive with incriminating evidence on Saren. The fugitive turned out to be an energetic little Quarian named Tally. A tech expert with a knack for hacking, she'd procured some information on Saren. Evidence that proved Saren was dirty. Tally's evidence proved that Saren was responsible for the massacre on Eden Prime, and that the immense warship we'd spotted was in fact Saren's flagship. But it went much further. Saren was trying to find a way to bring back a race of sentient machines from dark space. Machines allegedly responsible for cleansing the galaxy of all organic life. These Reapers were blamed for wiping out all life 50,000 years ago, including the Protheans, then disappearing back through the mass relays to dark space, leaving no trace they'd ever been. That explained why Saren was after the beacon, and it made some sense out of my visions. But not much else. We couldn't convince the Council that the Reapers were a threat, but they agreed Saren had to be stopped. They stripped him of his Spectre status and gave me the honor of becoming the first human Spectre. My first task? Bring down Saren. Anderson decided to stay behind, giving up his ship, the Normandy. He told me I would need it more than he would. He also pointed me in a direction. Liara, a Prothean expert, adept in biotics, and maybe most importantly, daughter of Benezia, Saren's top lieutenant. And like most Asari, as beautiful as she is intelligent, and born with a unique ability to meld with other species. Liara was able to help me decipher some of the vision the beacon had given me. Nothing concrete, but it gave me some clues. And a new appreciation for the Asari. Her technique for accessing my vision was unexpected, but not at all unpleasant. Ashley was a little concerned about the connection I shared with Liara. As commander, I knew either relationship had the potential to interfere with the mission. I decided discretion was the better part of valor, and kept my focus on our goal, finding Saren. Thanks to Liara's help, we had our next lead, Benezia.
Todo un sigma,
Saren had taken her to a
literal.
variant, where he'd enslaved a dangerous race of insect-like creatures, the Arachnai.
A la verga.
Benezia to use the same technique Liara had used on me to extract
Esta madre es de...
information from the Arachnai
Oh,
Queen.
pensé que era la
Queen's
tele,
drones were everywhere, and they weren't happy.
pero no.
We had to fight through hundreds of them to get to Benezia. By the time we
Ah, ya me lo
arrived,
quiero
Saren was
saltar.
gone, with the information. I tried to reason with Benezia, but Saren had indoctrinated.
Oye, sí es cierto, creo, esto no lo había visto.
Acquired the ability to control people's actions and wills.
Hubo actualización y no me avisaron.
And Liara was forced to watch her mother die in her arms.
Holy
And I
shit.
was left with an angry, dangerous Arachnai Queen to deal with. She claimed her drones would do no harm if I released her. But the Arachnai had terrorized the galaxy before.
No, no la
Couldn't do
maté.
it.
No la maté.
I wouldn't doom an entire species for past sins.
Todavía.
And the Queen was true to her word. She left and took her army of drones with her. With Saren's top lieutenant dead, he was quickly running out of time and places to hide. I tracked him down at his base on Vermeer, but we soon learned it was more than a base of operations. It was a breeding ground. Saren was breeding an army of Krogan. He'd found a cure for the genophage, a disease inflicted on the Krogan to prevent them from breeding and taking over the
Este
galaxy.
vato literal se estaba en toda la historia.
Krogan Saren was breeding were slaves.
Todo el
Mindless
guión.
beasts that obeyed Saren's will. I had to destroy the base and all its research. Rex disagreed. Violently. Rex wanted the genophage cure for his people.
Violento.
I tried to convince him to help me
Violento.
destroy it, that these Krogan weren't real. But he wouldn't back down. Fortunately, Rex is smarter than he looks. He realized this wasn't the way to help his people, and that Saren was the real threat. When we finally got to the center of the base, I realized just how
Creo que
close
ya
Saren
tanto
was to
resumen es
completing
porque voy
his
bien en
plan.
la historia, ¿no?
He was already in communication with
supongo.
the Reapers. Sovereign, Saren's flagship we'd all assumed was just a ship, was a Reaper. It spoke to me, threatened me. I could feel the menace it had for every living thing. It wanted me dead. It wanted us all dead. And I knew it
Creo que
was
aquí me voy a llevar todo el
capable of
video,
just that.
gente.
What I couldn't
Ya ni
understand
modo.
was why Saren would
Así es la
tell
vida.
me. But
Sí
there
es
was
la
no time
vida.
to think about it. Sovereign knew where we were. We had to destroy the base and get the hell out. I split up my team in 2 squads, sending Ash with one and Caden with the other as a distraction. We had a nuke, and we planned to use it. Before we could detonate the bomb, Saren showed up. We fought. I stalled him to make time for my team.
Se ve Seren ahí bien
And
cagado.
talking to him, I
Well,
realized the truth. It wasn't Saren who was indoctrinating everyone. It was Sovereign. The Reaper. And Saren was in deeper than all of them. He tried to convince me he was still in control. Said he found a way to reduce the Reaper's influence, but he was kidding himself. Or believing the lies Sovereign was telling him. Before I could convince him to stop, he ran, leaving me just seconds to extract my squad mates. I tried, but I wasn't fast enough. I could only save one of them. Caden was a good man
shit.
and a great soldier. But I had to choose. And I chose Ash.
Ah, sí
That
hizo
was
la
the last time Saren
explosión.
would slip away from me. I knew then, the next time we met, one of us would die. With my team mostly intact, we chased Saren and his army to Ilos, a long-lost planet that had once belonged to the Protheans. As we prepared for what we knew would be a desperate fight, I spoke to my crew. We were just one ship, against Saren's growing army. I assured them all that despite the odds, we could defeat him. I'd never tell anyone,
Defeat it.
but I had my doubts. Leaving Caden behind had hardened my resolve, but revealed a soft spot in my defenses. How many more friends and allies would I be willing to sacrifice in order to stop Saren? We arrived on Ilos, close behind Saren. Once on the planet, we discovered a Prothean databank that helped me put the final pieces of my
Shit.
vision together.
¿Cuánto dura esto, güey?
The Reapers had come 50,000
¿Cuánto
years
vamos?
ago.
¿Cuánto vamos?
Every 50,000 years before that.
Ta,
Each
ta,
time
ta, ta,
purging
ta,
the
ta.
galaxy of life. The Protheans had fought and died, like every species before them. But a few survived long enough to leave a parting gift. The Protheans had discovered that the Citadel was the key to controlling the mass relays. By sabotaging the Citadel, they found a way to close the relays to dark space, slowing the Reaper's return, giving us the time we needed to find a solution to stop the Reapers once and for all. Saren knew this. He was leading his army to take control of the Citadel and re-establish the relays to dark space, bringing the waiting Reapers here to destroy us all. We followed him to the Citadel. It was intact,
A la verga.
but heavily
El
damaged.
Garrus, como se aventa. Ta,
He
ta,
had
ta,
caught
ta,
the
ta.
council fleets by
De hecho, esos
surprise
fueron
and
los que me
roamed
llevé.
down, regrouping. And with Sovereign as his
Ey,
flagship,
sí es ahí, ¿no?
there was little hope
Sí,
the
es
fleets
ahí.
could counterattack with enough strength to take back the Citadel. But Saren was done running.
Ta, 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 ta,
And I
ta.
was done chasing. As the Alliance
Estuvo
and
buena.
Citadel fleets battled Saren's army outside, I cornered the Turian bastard in the Citadel tower and confronted him. He died believing that the Reapers would save him. As I fought to regain control of the Citadel, the Council's flagship, the Destiny Ascension, fell under attack. Despite Saren's death, Sovereign and Saren's army continued to fight. The Council was aboard the Destiny Ascension, and they were requesting assistance. But I knew in order to help them, I would have to put our human alliance
Sí,
in
eso
jeopardy.
pasó, eso pasó.
The Council had to be saved. They represented the hearts and minds of the galactic community. Without them, the fleets would be in disarray.
Salvamos a los que no se creen nada, güey. Nada, nada. Dudaron de mí. Bueno, de él.
Was relentless. It took the combined fleets of humanity and the other races, but in the end, Sovereign fell. But the costs
No lo
were
chingamos.
immense. While humanity's efforts in the war earned us our first seat on the council, it was a hollow victory.
Oh shit.
The Reapers
Qué buen
were still
resumen,
out
eh.
there. I knew the fight was far
Me da
from
ganas de
over,
robarme esto
but
para hacer un
as the
video.
one who'd led the fight against Saren, I was
Resumimiento.
given new
Mass
responsibilities.
Effect. En 15
The choice of
minutotes.
humanity's first
¿Cómo ven?
counselor was left for me to decide.
Denle dislike si no quieren este video. Ah, no. Denle dislike si quieren este video.
Ruthless and ambitious,
Y si
he
sí
could
lo
easily
quieren.
navigate
Ah,
the
no.
political
No,
landmines that
olvídenlo.
would soon be put in front of
Lo
him.
voy a subir.
The other choice, Captain Anderson, the career soldier. Tough but fair. But a friend.
A la
Someone
verga.
I could trust.
Qué
Both
cansancio.
great leaders in their own right.
Qué
Anderson
agotación,
didn't
qué
want the job,
agotación.
which was a sure sign he'd be perfect for it. No ambition to get
Candidato
in the way.
idóneo.
The war was over. The threat had passed.
Que ahorita acabe el juego, ¿no?
In time, the council would rebuild itself. The Citadel could be repaired. Even the pain of lost
Ok.
friends would fade.
Eso no lo había visto,
None of
¿eh?
that mattered if the
Este
Reapers
es arte
were
nuevo,
still
fuera de
out
los juegos, gente.
there. And if they were all as
Fuera de
powerful
los
as some,
games.
we had to find a way to stop them. I had to find a way. I gathered
que
my
murió.
crew, took my ship, and went in search of answers. Officially, the council would only say I was assigned to cleanup duty, rooting out any remnants of Saren's army. Just another routine mission.
Toda esa fue la misión de rutina. Sí, güey. Fue exactamente. No, gente, aquí este juego no es Mass Effect 2, es el juego que te vuelve los personajes feos. Literal, los personajes que personalizaste en el primer juego aquí se vuelven horribles. Horribles.
The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Le restauran las neuronas. Yo cuando duermo, así estoy. Se me restaura todo y estoy al 100 otra vez. Ahora sí, vamos a ver cómo quedó. Aquí, pues no se deterioró, gente. Yo lo veo. No está horrible. Está. Pues está bien, está pasable, se puede decir. Aceptamos rostro importado. Claro que sí. Y como siempre, somos infiltrado. Siempre. Es nuestra regla inquebrantable, se puede decir. Y como... Verga. A ver, como poder... A ver... La granada infierno está potente, gente. Origen colono, reputación, único superviviente. ¿Cómo es? Acus. Sí es Acus, ¿no? Sí. Ya no me acuerdo, gente, ya no me estoy acordando del lore de Mass Effect. Ya seguimos. Hay que aventarnos esta misión rápido, que viene siendo básicamente la... pues la introducción, yo creo, del juego, ¿no? Viene siendo... Sí. Esto va a ser lo que nos vamos a aventar bien rápido. Acá.
Reacting to outside stimuli, showing an awareness of his surroundings. My God, Miranda, I think he's waking up.
Damn it, Wilson. He's not ready yet. Give him the sedative.
Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts. Stats pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range.
Te apuesto que no tenía ni cara, güey. Pónganme un huevo de 30 centímetros. Mi única petición. Antes de dormir, no. Solo hagan eso. Dalo ya.
Wake up, Commander. Shepard, do you hear me? Get out of that bed now. This facility is under attack. Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack. There's a pistol in the locker on the other side of the room. Hurry!
Quédanos prisa, gente. Prisa.
This pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's a med bay. We'll get you a clip from... Damn it! Those canisters by the door are going to blow. Get behind cover now. Keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the
Nice.
hacking security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal clip for your pistol.
Ahí está. Seguimos.
Looks like they set up a barricade to try holding the mechs off.
Oh, ya lo vi.
Moving, we need to get to the shuttles.
Si muero, gente, pues morí. Iba a decir termino gameplay, pero no. Apenas empecé. Uy, uy. El sol me está estorbando, el sol me está estorbando. ¡Oh, la verga! Esperen. Pido, pinches mechas. No mames. Nice.
Nice work, Shepard. Coast is clear.
Pero en fa, mi Shepard, en fa. Tenemos que terminarnos esto, güey. Sí o sí. Ahora sí. Anyways. Ese güey trató de esquivar las balas. Ya están muertos. Son cebros, no importan. Un cebrus menos.
More reinforcements heading your way. Grab the grenade launcher off the Here come the men. Next.
Say hello to my little friend.
Take the elevator down one floor.
Vámonos.
Hurry! Get to the door. Run!
Ah.
You're doing great, Shepard. Head to the next room and I'll try to beat you. Shepard, you can read me. I've got men closing in on my position.
Ahora sí. Que abra esta puerta, dice. No, no dijo eso. Literal, nada más está diciendo que me dé prisa. Ah, no mames, pinche sol. No digo que el del juego, gente, el sol de la vida real. Me está pegando en el ojo. Ahí está. Ahora ya estoy muy cerca de la pantalla. Literal, un monitor. Un monitor sote. Loco, neta, el sol agarró un ángulo perfecto, güey. Perfecto para estarme castrando, gente. Ah, literal. Y justamente en los ojos. Neta, la naturaleza está medida matemáticamente para chingarme. No escuché. Vamos a seguir. ¿No hay algo más aquí para lootear? ¿Qué más quieres? Tienes un lanzagranadas. A ver, por aquí fue donde entramos. Tenemos que seguir nuestro camino, gente. Nuestro camino acá, todo chingón. Cagado. ¡No! Chico, bien puesto en la cola. Qué mala suerte. Sí, es una zorra. Sí lo es, gente. Lo es. Oh, no manches. Personajazo. Increíble. Empezamos el juego fuerte, gente. Fuerte. No puedo pedir mejor compañero, gente. No puedo pedir mejor compañero.
What are you doing here? Thought you were still a work in progress.
Eras trabajo pendiente. Ah, chinga. ¿Quién eres? No, ya sé quién es, obviamente. Todos saben quién es.
I just woke up. You probably know more than I do.
Right, sorry about that. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for...
Hostiles detected.
Damn it! Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
Al transbordador. Solo unas preguntas. ¿Por qué atacan?
What's with the mechs?
Security. Usually they fight for us. Somebody must have hacked them. That should be impossible, unless you've got access. We've got to get you out of here, Shepard.
I know this isn't the best time, but I'm sick of stumbling around when I don't know what's going on.
Fair enough. I'll give you the quick version. You and your ship were attacked and destroyed. You were killed. Dead as dead can be when they brought you here. Our scientists spent the last 2 years putting you back together. You've been comatose, or worse, that whole time. Welcome back to your life.
I'm having some trouble wrapping my head around this.
Yeah, I can imagine. The Alliance officially declared you killed in action. The whole galaxy thinks you're dead. And if we don't get to those shuttles, they'll be right.
Were there any other survivors from the Normandy?
I'll tell you what. You help me finish off these mechs, and I'll play 20 questions with you all day. We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit them with the good stuff. Have a nice trip! We're falling back.
Que está retrocediendo, no pueden retroceder, pobrecitos. No pueden retroceder.
Okay. I promised I'd answer your questions. What do you want to know?
¿Por qué te pusieron en este juego, Jacob? Eso es lo que quiero saber. ¿Cuál es tu propósito en Mass Effect 2?
You said they spent 2 years rebuilding me? How bad were my injuries?
I'm no doctor, but it was bad. When I first saw you, you were nothing but meat and tubes. Anywhere else, they'd have put you in a coffin. But Project Lazarus was different. Cutting-edge technology.
Tecnología de punta.
What do you mean? Cloning? Cybernetics?
I don't know the details. You'd have to ask the scientists. But I'm pretty sure you're not a clone. They wanted to bring you back exactly as you were.
Te hicieron un replicante, Shepard. Un
Just might have a
replicante.
few extra bits and pieces now.
Proyecto Lázaros. ¿Ya lo mencionó?
What can you tell me about the project? Were there other test subjects?
Project Lazarus only had one subject. The whole point was to bring you back. Just you. Even that was a challenge. 2 years. All the top scientists. The best technology money could buy.
Andy. A ver. Esa
When I
pregunta
first
por-
woke up, someone named
Miranda.
Miranda was talking to me over the radio. We lost contact just before I
Contacto
ran
junto
into
antes
you.
de encontrarme
Miranda
contigo.
Lawson is the station's ranking officer.
Me da ganas de hacer un
She led the
doblaje,
Lazarus
gente.
team.
A ver, voy a hacer las
Her
voces.
job to bring you back to life, no matter
No,
what.
mejor no.
Should have guessed she'd try to save you.
Voy a hacer mi doblaje
She's not
todo.
about to
De
give
2
up on you
pesos,
now.
gente.
You said you lost
Doblaje de 2
contact.
pesos.
Could you tell what was happening?
¿Qué se puede explicarme lo que está sucediendo? ¿Qué dice? ¿Has dicho que perdiste el contacto?
There was some gunfire and an explosion right before I lost her.
She knows how to take care of herself. I hope she's okay.
Ah, espero que esté bien. Andy. Ay, ¿cómo pues, Jacob? ¿Cómo te preocupas por Miranda? Ustedes dos ya no son nada, ya cortaron. Hicieron las paces, todo está bien, cada quien por su lado, Jacob. Ya, por favor. Se te va a caer el pelo, güey. Más. Está todo pelón, pero está. Sí, güey. A ver, ataque a la estación, eso ya lo pregunté. Vamos a saber más de Jacob, sobre su historia legendaria.
Technically, I'm Miranda's top lieutenant, but I'm just a soldier. I served 5 years in the Alliance before this. Now I'm in charge of the station's security. Usually a lot more dull than this. Normally I don't fire my gun unless it's target practice.
No, hombre. Increíble. Justo me llego a topar este güey. Qué mala suerte mía. Gente, hay gente que está destinada a sufrir, tener desgracias en la vida. Shepard es uno de ellos, gente. Ténganle empatía.
The last thing I remember is the Normandy blowing up. Did anyone else make it?
Just about everybody survived. A few servicemen from the lower decks didn't get out. Navigator Presley was killed by an explosion. But everyone else, including the non-Alliance crew, the Asari, Liara, and the Quarry...
La Quariana. Sí, está viva. Hay que ir a buscarla. ¿Dónde está la Quariana? Dime. A ver, ¿dónde están ahora? No, sé específico. ¿Dónde está ella?
Do you know what any of them are doing now?
I don't know, Commander. It's been 2 years. They've moved on. Left the Alliance. Could be anywhere.
Ok. Bueno, pues yo creo que ya es todo lo que nos interesa. Bueno, ya preguntamos todo, de hecho. Fue preguntar muchas cosas.
It's probably best if we...
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
No le respondas.
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get him out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
I think I remember a Wilson checking on me one time when I woke up.
That's him. He's the chief medical tech. Answers directly to Miranda. Come on. The service tunnels are this way.
Vámonos. Chiales, yo conocí a personas muy importantes. Ok, tenemos munición. Estamos a punto de comenzar la fase final del proyecto. Lo sabemos, tardó casi 2 años. Pero lo hemos conseguido. El comandante Shepard está vivo. Está vivo. Es lo único más sorprendente de la historia conocida. Quizá al menos muestra algo de agradecimiento por todo lo que hemos conseguido. Ok, es todo, ¿no? Sí, es todo. Ok, gente, seguimos con esta interesante misión donde nos acompaña un interesante personaje. Seguimos. Ay, güey, no puedo agarrar esto. ¿Por qué no? ¡Oh! ¡Oh! No chille. No, espérate. Anda. Es que puse en modo locura, Jacob, por eso. Eso ando acá. ¿Cómo me va a disparar? Ja.
Wilson, where are you?
Server room B. Hurry! They're out of control.
Up those stairs, Shepard.
Oh, God. I'm hit. They shot me.
Curry. Oh, ¿qué es esto?
Physical reconstruction of subject is complete, but we still need to evaluate all mental and neurological functions. Our orders were clear. Make Commander Shepard who he was before the explosion. The same mind, the same morals, the same personality. If we alter his identity in any way, if he's somehow not the man he used to be, the Lazarus Project will have failed. I refuse to let that happen.
Ok. A ver, ¿dónde estás, Wilson? ¡Wilson!
Shepard, down here! Bastards got me in the leg!
We need to get off this station.
I'm not going anywhere till someone fixes my leg.
Should be some Medi-gel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the Medi-gel from the first aid station on the wall.
¿Cómo lo curo?
Wilson's hurt bad.
Esperen.
He needs help.
A la verga. ¿Cómo lo ayudo? Gente, no lo ayudo. Ah, era aquí. Oh, ya no me acordaba. What the fuck. Tengo pedos de ¿cómo se llama esa enfermedad? Alzheimer. Ya ves, hasta olvido el nombre de mi enfermedad.
I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
¿Qué no importa? ¿Cómo te sientes? Pues a nadie le importa cómo te sientas. No confío en él.
I don't care who set up who. Those mechs are shooting at all of us. We'll sort it out later.
We need to find Miranda first. We can't just leave her
Tenemos que
behind.
irnos.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Then why did you wake me up and warn me about the attack?
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor, but that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few. We can overload the canisters to clear a path to the shuttles.
Quítense de ahí.
These mechs don't know when to quit.
A ver. Aguas.
Grab them.
The fastest way to the shuttles is through those canisters.
Cúbranse. A la verga, ¿cómo lo reviento? Literal no puedo.
That's it. Let's get out of here.
Hay taco, hay taco.
Okay, we took him down, but this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
Nunca confío en ti,
Won't
Jacob.
make it if he's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project, the program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
No he oído hablar de ellos. ¿Cómo no? Todo en el 1 estaba ahí viendo Cerberus. Me los grabé de memoria, gente. Me lo grabé de memoria. Ellos nos hicieron la vida imposible. Eso me suena.
I wiped out my share of Cerberus projects when I was a Spectre.
Ah,
Back then they
huevo.
were trying to kill me. Why the change of heart?
Those answers are way above my pay grade. But basically, things change. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the elusive man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
Lo siento, pero tengo que ir ahora ya. Tenemos que irnos de aquí. A ver. ¿Quién es el hombre ilusorio? Ya sé quién es, pero lo voy a preguntar de todas maneras.
Is he in charge of all this?
Yeah, that's not his real name, of course. Nobody knows who he really is.
It was a code name the Alliance used for him. Kinda stuck.
Muy pegadizo. No trabajaré para Cerberus. Es que se dice Cerberus o Cerberus. Cerberus. No trabajaré para Cerberus. ¿Ok?
I don't care what his name is. He just needs to answer my questions. All of them.
He spent a lot of money and time bringing you back. I'm sure he'll be more than happy to tell you whatever you want to know.
It's not much farther to the shuttle bay.
Uf, Shepard ya se está poniendo rebelde. Muy rebelde, Shepard. Increíble. Ok. Se está poniendo rebelde, mi pana. Hora de tomar una decisión. ¿Por qué ruta nos vamos a ir? Ah, pues por esta. La más complicada. Tiene que ser podercito de Jacob. Podercito de Jacob activado. Tángales. ¡Hola, verga! Son un chingo. No mames. Muerto, muerto, muerto. No alcanzo, no alcanzo, no alcanzan mis poderes, no alcanzan mis poderes. Derribar la barrera de allá. Ok, listo, no muerto. Qué fácil, qué fácil. Mátalos todos. Tienes que matarlos a todos. Todos son tus enemigos. Esperen, esperen. No puedo morir si no dejo hasta aquí el video. Ahí está. Aunque no se asomen. Es que tienen que seguir pues estos pinches huevones. Ahí está. Tienen que seguirme, no es los de ahí que me dejan ahí solo. Vamos bien. Ay, güey. Vamos. A ver, aquí está estas cosas que son créditos. Gracias, me servía. Iniciamos desde la pobreza. Prueba se ha recuperado, pero el daño es mucho mayor de lo que teníamos al principio. Además de las quemaduras de los daños internos derivados de la explosión, el paciente ha sufrido considerable daño celular debido a los problemas de explosiones vacías y temperaturas inferiores a 0 grados. A pesar de la magnitud del traumatismo físico, Wilson me asegura que puede salvar al paciente. El proyecto de la salud continuará tal y como se ha planeado. Está bien. Todas mis células. Todo. Ya es todo. Literal. Qué buena misión, gente. Qué estupenda obra de arte.
Come on, through here. We're almost at the Miranda, but you were
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
Ay, güey.
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
You should have taken him alive. See what he knew.
Too risky. I've put too much time and effort bringing you back to life to let you get killed now.
You really think Wilson's capable of that?
Not anymore.
Even if you're sure, did he deserve that welcome?
He sabotaged the security systems, killed my staff, and he would have killed us.
You sure about that, Miranda? We've known Wilson for years. What if you're wrong?
I'm never wrong. I thought you'd have learned that by now, Jacob.
Que nunca se equivoca. Oh, es perfecta. A ver. Oye, sí. Bien. ¿Y ahora qué? Sabía que estaba mintiendo. Desde un inicio. Mi conciencia intelectual es mayor al promedio. Siguiente paso. Montamos el transbordador. Mi jefe quiere hablar contigo. Sé que trabajas para Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get him to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
A ver, destino. Vamos.
Another Cerberus facility. The elusive man is waiting for you there.
Ah, gente, me está doliendo el corazón, quién sabe por qué. Tal vez sea el juego. Tal vez hace mucho que no tocaba Mass Effect. Y estoy feliz de compartir este video con ustedes. Y pues, que vean lo grandioso que es este juego, gente. Tal vez por eso me está doliendo el corazón. O tal vez se me están tapando las arterias.
I'm not sure I trust you.
This is the only shuttle off the station. You want to stay and rot with the mechs? Be my guest.
Si quieres quedarte y pudrirte con los mechas, tú mismo. No que te costaba mucho, no que no ibas a dejar que muriera. Por Dios, te llevas la contraria, Miranda. ¿Por qué
You're the
haces
Lazarus
eso?
Project's director, aren't you?
That's right. I put 2 years of my life into this project. Into you.
What does Cerberus want from me?
Maybe you should ask the elusive man when you meet him.
Relacionado
He
cuando lo
poured
conozcas.
virtually unlimited
Ha
resources
destinado
into
recursos
Lazarus.
prácticamente limitados a Lázaro.
Obviously,
Obviamente
some
planea
kind of
algo
plan for you.
para ti. Gracias. Gracias, es un privilegio. Es un privilegio.
What
Ok.
about the rest of the people on the station?
This is the evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
Oh,
We can't leave without knowing for sure. We need to go back and look.
Don't you get it? The only one worth saving is you. Everyone else is expendable.
She's right. We all knew the risks when we signed up. Without you, there's no point to any of this.
conste. Ubicación durante el ataque. Sí, me gustaría saber dónde estaba Miranda cuando nos atacaron. Sí, me gustaría saber eso.
Convenient that you show up as we're leaving.
Parezcas justo cuando nos vamos. ¿Qué estabas haciendo durante el ataque?
Besides trying to save your life,
Aparte de salvarte la
Wilson
vida.
figured out I was
¡Ah,
helping
no
you and
más!
sent
No
army
esperaba
mates to
esa
take me out.
contestación,
I got here as
gente.
soon as I could. Probably a little too soon if you ask Wilson.
Oh, ¿por qué Miranda es tan mamoncita? Es mamoncita, pero bonita. Ok, gente, vámonos de aquí ya. Tenemos que irnos, pero volando. Literalmente, nos vamos a ir
Had enough
volando.
of this station to last a lifetime.
Bastante esta estación toda la vida. O dos en tu caso.
Come on.
Vámonos. Oh, te la volvió a tirar. No, hay mucha tensión, viejo, hay mucha tensión. Bueno, con Shepard poquita, no tanto como con Jack, pero la hay. Hay algo ahí. Hay algo ahí. Ok, seguimos. Ah, me están dando escalofríos.
Before you meet with the elusive man,
Tienes que encontrarte
we
con
need to
los
ask a few
tenemos que
questions to
respondernos.
evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda. More tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
2 años.
This is a waste of time. I feel as good as ever.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done.
Ya se te pegó, ya se te pegó, ¿verdad? Ya se te
Okay.
pegó la mamoncito,
Records
Shepard.
show you were a colony kid. Lost your parents when slavers hit Mindwar. You enlisted and you survived a Thresher Maw attack that wiped out the rest of your team. Do you remember that?
Reviviendo traumas. Bueno, sus traumas, no son míos. ¿Ok? Que quede claro. Sé que nos puedan confundir, gente. Sé que nos puedan confundir, pero son sus traumas. Ok.
I lost a lot of friends that day. Going through something like that changes you. It can break you if you let it.
I read the report. 50 Marines died in a cruise. You were the only one who lived. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Lieutenant Caden Alenko was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave him behind?
I left a friend to die that day, and I didn't do it casually. But I had to save as many people as I could. Caden gave his life for the rest of the team. Without him, I couldn't have stopped Saren. He died a hero.
I understand, Commander, and I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
There are other
Exactamente.
tests we really should run.
Otras
Come
pruebas.
on, Miranda.
¿Otra?
Enough with the quizzes.
No, no, ya
Memories
no.
are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills.
Por favor, tenme en
I suppose you're
consideración.
right. We'll have to hope the elusive man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
A la verga. Oh. Ok. A ver. Ya esta viene siendo el fin del tutorial. Hablamos con él.
I wouldn't keep the elusive man waiting.
Uf, no hay que dejar en vista a nuestro jefecito, gente. El hombre ilusorio de aquí en adelante en este juego va a ser nuestro jefecito. Solo en este juego.
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
Ok. Hay que hacer esperar al jefecito, gente. Quisiera cambiarme la armadura, pero pues siento que ahorita